Okay, so this question here, right, we're going to find all the solutions between 0 and 180, okay? So we've got cos 2x minus 60 equals 0.788, okay? Now what I do to start with is I would work out what cos to the minus 1 of 0.788 is, okay? So if I do that on my calculator, I get out 38.0 degrees, right? Okay, so now that we know that, we can then look for other solutions. But just remember, our solutions have to be between 0 and 180, okay? That's what it states in the question. And then you need to also appreciate that this angle here is for the function inside the cos here, which is 2x minus 60. Now our range is just based on solutions for x, okay, between 0 and 180. But I want solutions for 2x minus 60, okay? You need to appreciate that. But I can manipulate my range here to get solutions in the range that we need for this solution here. So to get 2x minus 60, of course, I double x to start with, okay? And if I double x, I've got to double everything else. So double that, I get 360. Double 0, well, it stays as 0. And then we take away 60. So if I take away 60, okay, well, if I take away 60 from that side, I get 300. If I take away 60 from 0, I get minus 60. Okay, so I need to now find all the solutions in that range there, right, from minus 60 to 300. So what I'll do then is I will draw my cos graph between 0 and between actually minus 60 I need to go to, so I'll go back to minus 90. Okay. What do we need? We need to, so I'm going to, every 2 centimeters I think will be 90 degrees. You could do every 3 centimeters, couldn't you? But I've gone every 2 there. Okay, it's your choice, isn't it? So 90. What's the next one? 180, 270, 360, yeah? Now I know we only need to go to 300 degrees, okay, but we can't really stop at 300, can't we? So we'll go to 360, and then similarly then I want to go to minus 60, but I can't really stop there, so I'll go to minus 90. So I want the cos graph, which is between 1 and minus 1, okay? And remember what we said before, if you're not sure what it looks like, just type it into your calculator. Cos 0 is 1, 90, cos 90 is 0, cos 180 is minus 1, cos 270 is 0, cos 360 is 1, and where are we? Cos minus 90 is 0. So when I draw this then, okay, we've got, that'll do it. I mean, you know, if your curve isn't perfect, it doesn't matter so long as you set out a nice scale with an equal scale, because it'll sort of these little bumps then I've got here won't matter so much, right? The idea is you draw a graph just to get all those solutions. Now we want to do cos to the minus 1 of 0.788. Now 0.788 is about there, isn't it? It's roughly, okay? And if I draw my line then, okay, for the results, okay, I'll see then I've got a solution here. I've got a solution there, and I've got a solution here. Now the solution I've got for here, right, is simply the 38, isn't it, that I had at the beginning, right? So the first angle I'm going to write down is 38.0, yeah? That solution there, to get that one, I've just got to do 360 minus 38, okay, if you think about it, right? And then this solution here will be minus 38, won't it? Because it's always symmetrical, because it's 38 this way, you go down the slide, or you can go down the slide this way as well, it's still going to be 38 across, so we get minus 38. So maybe write that at the beginning there, okay? So I've got then all my solutions. So I can sort of simplify that, minus 38.0 of course, 38.0 there. Oh, let me write that again. Minus 38.0, 38.0. And then if I take away 38.0 from that, I get 328.0. Okay, so those are my solutions, right? Those are my sort of solutions there. However, that's based on this function here, yeah, 2x minus 60. So I actually want to work out what x is. based on the question. So I put 2x minus 60 equals here. What I'll do then is I'll take that minus 60 over to the side, okay, and add 60 on. So if I add 60 on, I'll get minus 38, add 60 is 22.0. Add 60 onto that, I get 98.0. And add 60 onto that, I get 388.0. And finally then, to get x, I just need to divide by 2. So 11.0, 49.0, and if I do that, then it's 194, I think, 0.0. And of course, then what you need to realize is then, what you need to appreciate is that this solution won't be included in our final answer, because remember, our range is between 0 and 180. Okay, between 0 and 180, so we don't include that final one there. It's these two that will sort of satisfy what we need, okay?